destroy them.
Yeah, apparently some guy was talking shit, saying Deji's still shit. I don't care if he won. Alright, we started streaming. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
It
guys.
feels like it's been ages, you know. Don't know why.
2 days, man. Getting that withdrawal symptoms, I think.
Do you reckon? From
Yeah.
trading, even though I took no trades. Actually, that's
That
probably
withdrawals in
why. Do
terms of streaming, bro.
you reckon? Am I getting too
Yeah,
much
probably.
dopamine from the chat? Is that what it is?
Yeah, 100%. From New himself, man, because he's here.
Mad.
I
Imagine
don't
once there's like hundreds of people. I think then you get used to it. 100 people spamming W in the chat.
Well, back in the day.
Oh, look, it's already happening.
Yeah, imagine. Can't spam W, bro. We haven't.
That video did alright, didn't it? The Insta one. Oh look, the spamming W, bro.
Oh, bro.
Some guy
How does
called
that work, man?
some
Jeez.
guy called Mark, bro. He's saying W.
Bro, how'd that blow up, bro? I mean, I'm glad. But damn,
What do you mean? How
1.5K
did it
in a
blow
day.
up?
That's crazy.
What do you mean? How did it blow up?
I looked at your trades, bro. You lost 3 times in a row.
Nah, I didn't. I'm pretty sure in that video there was only one loss.
Oh, was it? No, that was
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
See, that's one loss. There you go.
The thing is, the way I back Tesla right now is, I do it so it's real, but at the same time, after the trade's done, I look to see, okay, stop loss would have been here, and TP would have been here. That's like the first general way of doing it. Then I'll do the real back testing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll get you.
What do you mean lost 3 times in a row? It wasn't 3 times in a row. I'm pretty sure there's like
3 times,
4
bro. You
wins.
did
There's like
look.
4 wins and 1 loss in that.
I'm not used to that.
And the thing is with me, whenever I'm posting something, I'm
used to 100% win rate. Although I've done something. Hold on. I'll show you right now. I've started to do these things because I want to really like analyze my back test. So let's see if I can find it. Back test October 2022. Volumes, no, not volume, target. Quarterly view at. Here you go.
Oh no, this has.
Here you go, look. Okay, so you can see here the rules, hypothesis, and everything. And view up daily trend, so on and so forth.
Alright, got you.
You see the data point, and I've started doing this, look.
Okay.
Yeah, I've started doing the graphs. Only 2 so far, but I need to look for more comparisons to do graphs with.
Yeah. How much data
So right
you got
now,
now?
bullish is 85% win rate.
Yeah.
This one is 75% win rate for new trend, 75% for the established trend, and then like 77.8 for old trend. So that makes sense.
Okay, nice.
The older the trend, the more reliable it is. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and I'm obviously going to put more graphs in there, but yeah, that's the idea.
Well, looks good. Looking at everything. How much
Pretty good.
How much
Pretty
data
good.
have you got now? Hello?
How many data?
Yeah, like how many
Hello?
trades? Because I know yours is longer term, so is it hard to get a lot of data or not?
I think on that one I've got 30.
Okay. So
Yeah, not a
with your
lot,
way of trading,
but-
do you reckon that's enough?
Sorry?
Do you reckon that's enough with your way of trading?
With my real trade, you think that's enough?
I said, with your way of trading, like, would you be, as in, do you reckon that's enough to start implementing it, or?
Oh, I'm gonna put at least 100 in there. That's not enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Not enough at all.
What am I doing here? Have you forgot the passport? Was it mainly, what pair are you looking at the most then, right now? Is that gold?
Gold, yeah.
Gold.
I'm gonna master gold.
Okay. It's a good pair to master, to be fair.
I'll do it to GBPJPY because I'm gonna master that, so it's gonna be a mad one.
Yeah, what was I saying? A tip for whenever you post videos on Insta. Basically, what I do is I go on the explore section.
Yeah.
I find another video similar to the one I'm about to post that's in my explore section.
Yeah.
So, and let's say it's got 700-800 likes. I just see what
Yeah.
hashtags they're using and just copy them.
I thought you might do that too, but I
Yeah,
thought so.
that's the way to do it because it's like, okay, they've got a similar video. I'm seeing their video. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the same effect, so let's just use their hashtags.
Yeah. I get that.
And then obviously you can add topics now as well before you post your video. I don't know if you noticed that.
Hmm. Topics, yeah.
No, yeah, like when you're about to post a reel, if you scroll down, you know how you can tag people, add location. There's another thing to say add topics. So there
Yeah.
you can put financial. There's one for financial markets, even comedy. I used that once. Entrepreneurship, etc., etc. So it's good. And make sure you're getting
We
pushed to the
should
right
at one
people.
point look at. We should look at our like top performing videos and see what makes them different, what makes them the same, and kind
Honestly,
of base our
honestly, I don't even do that.
on that. Yeah.
I sort of just know whether something will pop up or not. I don't know, but every
Right.
time I post a video, I post it expecting it to blow up. So that sort of changes how I edit it,
Mm.
if that makes sense.
Right. 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 Right.
So like if I see it, if there's a shit video, I try not to even post it.
Yeah.
You
That
know how
makes sense.
sometimes you made a video and then you're like, okay, I've spent this long on it, I might as well post it. I won't do that. I'll just be like, no, I'm
No,
not.
yeah, yeah.
It's dead.
Standards.
It's funny though. The ones you spend like literally a minute on are the ones that blow up.
Sometimes, yeah, well, yeah, they have a high chance of blowing up. It's simplistic for some reason.
Yeah.
People love simplicity.
And of course, the thumbnail too is important.
Oh yeah, well, I haven't mastered that yet, to be honest, that part. But
No, I mean, it's, you just scroll through the video you're about to post. Because there's an option, isn't
oh,
there,
yeah,
to
you
change the
got to,
thumbnail.
yeah.
Just find the best part. Just make it the thumbnail. We do need to start posting more actual posts, sir. Like, I try and do it when I get a trade. But I'm never getting trades. I'm not even getting trades at the moment. I think Instagram must prefer it when you use all of the output methods.
I've got to sign outside the kitchen while talking, so it's not like loud as well. Ooh. Yeah, look, listen, this is literally my analysis for GJ. As you said, like look at that. Take out highs for liquidity for continuation down.
Yeah.
2022 highs, push back down, target 160, potentially all the way down to 150, no, 149 potentially. So I'm thinking gold, kind of the same thing. So expecting it to go down to 162.
Oh, right. Is it? Have you got like an opposite analysis on gold?
Sorry, no, basically the same.
Same.
Yeah, basically, because I'm looking at a retracement up
Yeah.
here into this first deviation
Oh,
rebound,
okay,
because you can
okay.
see how well this held, and then potentially push back to the downside. GA exactly the same basically. So taking out these weekly, monthly highs, push back down. Just got oil. Thinking about it pushing up from here. Dixie pushing back down. Crypto, I think it will push down, but we might have a small retracement up because look, we've regenerated liquidity down here once we break it. Potentially looking at this. Technically, this is an order block. Don't know, but yeah. Yeah, cool. That's it. That's my analysis.
Very nice. Yeah, the new strategy, I'm going to start trading it from next week because there's no time to waste. So yeah, as soon as I get this back testing done, Saturday and
Trading next
Sunday.
week.
Say that again?
Okay. You're gonna start trading the new strategy.
Next week, yeah. Because I would wait
Oh,
until
big money
next
moves.
month, but it's just like, if I'm not going to get any trades, it's just wasting time. There's no point.
Big money moves, bro.
Yeah. This one, there should literally be a trade every day, at minimum one. We need the content. And just in general for my strategy, even if we weren't streaming, by the way, I would just prefer having a trade a day. I don't like not having a trade, I can't lie. I just feel like I'm not being productive if I haven't actually traded. I think that's a pretty normal thing.
Content. Content we need.
We do need content. Then we can start smashing through stop loss matters. Then it'll be like, oh shit, my stop loss really mattered.
Oh,
He's been doing good though. I've seen some of his videos. I think
it's like
he's always in my explore page, bro. Or in the Enigma explore page. Have you seen it?
I feel like growth is gonna be slow at the start, like now, and then it's gonna be exponential. I feel like.
You mean ours?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think that's what growth is like in social media, anyways. It's you get a sudden blow up, and then gotta continue from there, or else will you die off.
Yeah, 100%. Also, it's like when you have a certain amount of followers, people follow you just because you have a certain amount of followers. So like as him,
Yeah.
let's say you
Sure.
have a post that blows up, but you've only got, let's say like us, 50 followers. They're gonna look and think, okay,
No one's gonna follow you.
he hasn't got much else to
Yeah.
look at. I'm not gonna follow him. But if you already got 10k and you get a video that gets 100k views, there's a high chance that a lot of them they've got so much more content to look through. They just follow you just for the sake of it, because they think, okay, he's probably gonna post more like
I'm
this.
thinking as well, like I think it's the same with comments.
Well, as in like if they see
I think it's
comments
the same with
already.
comments. If they see comments already, they'll probably comment themselves.
Oh, I didn't hear you, bro. Cut out. What did you say about comments?
If they see comments on the video or something, they'll
Yeah.
probably comment themselves. But if they don't, they probably won't.
Yeah, that's it. That's another like exponential sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. As soon as we get that trendsetter that like that comments, should hopefully be good.
Yeah, that's why you need the loyal people. I think we need to ask them to comment on your page, like in Discord or whatever.
Yeah, potentially that might be a good shout, to be honest.
But yeah, what's his name? That Stop Loss Matters has been doing good. I think for this month so far, he's got 8 wins, 1 loss. I think I heard him say that. Where is it?
8.1 or what?
Yeah, he says this was posted Friday or Saturday. GJ banger trade plus 40 pips. 9 wins, 1 loss so far this month. That's amazing. Fair enough too.
Jeez.
That trade itself was actually a liquidity grab trade. I don't know if he knows it, but that's the only issue I have with these guys. The way they explain it, it's like it's at a very basic level. I get your win rate is still high, but I feel like you should.
I think that's what you need to do, though. Yeah.
That's true, but I'm sure you can still.
That's what people do.
I'm sure you can make it sound basic while explaining what's actually going on. You know, like here he's put when price rejection Asians lows. Okay, bro, this spelling is atrocious. I'm not a dickhead, honestly. I'm just saying it for the analysis. When price rejection Asians lows, you normally get a big reaction and fills the range. Like, it sounds like such a primary school way of explaining it. And I feel like if you should be explaining what's actually going on.
Yeah.
For the benefit of the viewers and actual traders. So everyone knows what I'm talking about.
The only thing to challenge viewers, though, to be honest, isn't like challenge them mentally.
Say that again?
Or like,
Is my volume just low or are you muffled?
Let me just stop something. Second.
It's
There we
funny.
go.
It's funny because we might collab with this guy one day. I'm just gonna sit there like, bro, you know I used to chat bare shit about you. even do it on the stream, like,
What
bro.
matters?
Yeah, yeah. We'll just be on the stream like, bro, do you know what's actually going on though? just do it on stream. That'd be jokes.
The thing is, I think there's like a fine line between people that undercomplicate things and overcomplicate things.
Yeah.
There's like no in between.
I would say I'm the in between. I think I'm good at explaining stuff most of the time.
Yeah, I would say I'd agree. I would agree because like I'm very bad at it though. So there's your comparison, really.
I'm trying to think.
I talk really quickly
You do talk quickly.
because I think I have a lot to say. You know what I mean?
No. I 100% agree with that. Like you've got so much going on in your head, and then I know what you want to say, but sometimes it comes out like you're saying it a bit fast.
Yeah.
But slowly, I've noticed you've slowed down a bit. Like you're getting better. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but you're slowly. I don't know.
Not intentional at all, but I'm glad it's getting slower.
Yeah, no, it's like getting easier to understand. Like the more recent ones, I've noticed, even just the way you move around the chart, it's a bit slower. Like before, I would hear you clicking like this. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
hear this. I would hear you clicking like with your mouse like this, 100 times. Have you watched back your videos and noticed that? Something like this,
Yeah.
like that. But now you stopped doing it.
No, it's because I didn't have a mouse pad. Didn't have a
Oh,
mouse pad,
okay,
that's why
okay,
it's loud. But yeah,
okay.
no, it's
Even then, it
that's why
sounds
it
like
was
you're
like
picking up your mouse and you're just doing this.
I do because my DPI is so slow because obviously I use it for game,
Wait, what's
so I need a
what's
slow
DPI?
sensitivity to hit those headshots.
Oh, okay,
DPI
okay,
is
okay.
like
So you have to
density
move it
per
around a
inch.
lot. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I have to like really swing it around.
Oh, no
I
wonder.
run out of like mouse pad space, man.
Okay, okay.
I'm a low sense gamer.
Yeah. I think I'm good at
Just waiting for my
explaining
brother
things.
to wake up now.
What do you reckon? I'm
What?
normally good at explaining stuff. A lot of people say I
Yeah,
am. I
you
can
are,
sort
you
of
are.
explain. It's
That's why I'm
alright.
so surprised you don't want to teach.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I want to be the
You are
star
good at it.
myself. I don't want to make other people the stars yet. I feel like
Mm,
20 to 30, you should focus on
that's
yourself.
fair enough.
Then I can teach later on. Write a book,
Yeah, that's
whatever
fair
I
enough.
want.
That's fair enough.
Don't worry, bro. We'll both write best-selling books later on. You know, Ray Dalio style.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm already writing it, bro. I literally
Mm.
will put one thing on a page, bestseller.
That's like it's like a
I'll,
bucket list thing nowadays, isn't it? Just gotta get a bestseller book.
yeah. Yeah, but it's not that hard anymore though. You just gotta buy all the stock yourself.
Yeah, you tell your fans to just
No, buy your stock, buy the stock yourself and then sell it off.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
surely that doesn't count for the thing.
It does. It makes you bestseller in Amazon.
If you just buy
That's
your
how
own
people
stuff.
do it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they buy it themselves. Yeah, they buy their book themselves.
fuck that. What's the point in doing that?
Because you can say I'm a best-selling author in Amazon.
Yeah, but your
It's
heart is
hilarious.
corrupt. Is it worth it? When you know you didn't actually get it.
Well, that's the thing. It fools people. That's why it's like predatory almost.
Oh, you're saying
Because
a lot of these scammers do it. Is that what you're saying?
yeah. It's because like at the end of the day, that your people are buying it because it seems like you have prestige and you have, you know, um, people backing you almost. Because if people are buying your book, then clearly it's got to be good, right? It's a bestseller.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's probably some crappy book, recycled crappy book that they just bought over and over and just retitled.
Yeah.
It's very sad. Industry is a very sad place.
Yeah, I'm sure that stuff goes on. I don't doubt it.
Yeah, no, it's in a very industry is in a very sad, bad place.
I've noticed what a lot of these big guys do in any industry, like musicians, even sports players. What they'll do is
Mm.
they'll focus on one thing until they get massive, and they're stable in their. They've gone clear for real, and once they got to that point, then they start looking at this thing and that thing, this company. They start trying to own more of what they do. So, for
Yeah.
example,
Mm.
like let's take us for example. You get big first using Instagram, using Discord, using YouTube, and using MT5,
Mm.
using TradingView. Then once you get to a certain point where you got loads of people following you, and you know your own career's stable, then you start looking at, okay, how can I make everything more of my own? So how can I get my own trading
And
platform?
better.
Yeah, how can I get my own private server on my own website? How
Yeah.
can I? So like you use these big platforms to get big. You use like ride the wave if you want to call it. I don't know. Maybe there's a better way of saying it.
Yeah.
Ride their wave. Use that to attract the people. But then once you're big enough, so that your own fans can give you the momentum to like keep spreading your name,
Mm.
then you know look at
Yeah.
um, using your own companies, using this and that, own trading, own Discord version. YouTube, I guess, is always going to be a thing. Probably always use that.
Yeah. Because
Um,
you can't beat the exposure you get once you have momentum in YouTube.
yeah, YouTube's a different breed, but
And
but
and obviously not
yeah,
the main point, but also the revenue you get from YouTube. It's unbeatable, really.
that's true. Yeah, but in terms of the private servers, I think we're obviously better off going with our own website eventually, our own stuff, this and that.
Oh no, 100%. I feel like it will only be necessary if we believe that we can actually do it better. If we believe we can do Discord better, then yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. No, I mean
You know.
it's more. It
But
means.
if we're providing a service that's worse than Discord, let's say the server keeps disconnecting and stuff,
Oh yeah, then obviously
then I don't think it'd
can't.
be worth doing. It all
That's what I
depends,
mean
isn't it?
with waiting until you've gone clear, so you can focus on making it as good as possible.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Then I'm more than happy to move through a different server, make our own server, maybe make our own MT4, MT5 if we can provide a better service than MT4 and MT5.
Yeah, that's it. Also, if you
Obviously,
notice,
we'll
yeah,
get it wrong sometimes, but it is what it is.
yeah, that's it. It's making sure you look at the feedback of people, what they're saying.
Exactly.
Even if you look at Andrew Tate, I remember there's critique videos of him who were, how would you say, roasting him or whatever. A lot of them, their complaint was that, oh, it's just a shitty little Discord server. You know that Hustlers University, his private server.
Yeah,
A lot of the critiques
yeah,
of his were, oh, it's just a Discord server. Is this what you're paying for? So I think, but it's still good to start off with, like I said. But eventually, if you want to get
mm.
mainstream, it just looks a lot more
You got to make
professional.
your own server. Yeah,
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 it's a lot more
yeah, yeah. Of
professional
course.
if you have your own server because it's like, okay, I don't know. It's just there's no one else attached to
It
your
shows you
name.
care about. Yeah, it shows you care about what you do because you're like investing money into a new server. You're
That's
investing
it.
money into. It shows you care. It shows you care. Basically,
Yeah,
that's what it is. Which is, I'm more than happy. More than happy to do that.
but that's probably a long way down the line.
I
Two,
wouldn't say that. You know,
1 year,
I
two
wouldn't say
years.
that.
Let's see. You can't really
That's not a
predict.
long way down the line. 2 years isn't that far down. Imagine,
No, but
bro. There's
yeah,
people out
that's
there.
what I mean though by down the line,
Yeah,
2 years.
yeah.
I don't mean 10
I'd say
years or
so.
so.
I think once the economy collapses, bro, everyone's going to be looking at how to make money elsewhere because they're going to realize their money they're making from their job isn't cutting it anymore.
Yeah,
A lot of people will struggle and they'll look for other ways to finance because they can't borrow money
yeah,
because it's too expensive. The interest rates have gone up. The value of their money is going down.
yeah, that's it.
Their houses prices are going down because no one else can afford it, so they have to kind of like, put the price down. So the value of their net worth is going down, and yeah, so on and so forth.
More
They're
than me?
realizing 2,500 is just about covering their expenses, whereas back
Yeah,
then they're living life.
yeah. It's like
And
what
yeah,
my barber was saying a while ago. He said he read something, I haven't fact checked this, but apparently in five
mm,
years, people who are earning 100K now, no, sorry, 50K now, are going to have to earn
mm.
100K just to cover the same expenses. That's crazy.
No, it's true. If and that's a bit misleading though. He said that because the inflation became 10%. It was 10%.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, inflation
And
is going up
it's
massively.
75K, not 100K as well.
Oh,
I
what?
think
Have you
if
read the same
my
thing?
math is correct. It should be. He should have said 75K because it's like your wages have to go up by 50% rather than 100%. So he doubled it Because I think he thought 50%. Because he said 5 years, right?
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, you're actually calculating
He
it for
said 5 years.
inflation, aren't you? But no, I thought you read something
Yeah.
somewhere. Maybe there's other factors that come into it on the study that you read.
Oh well,
That's what I'm thinking. But
maybe
yeah,
then
actual inflation, I get what you mean. It would be
potentially.
75, 10% in
Yeah,
5 years.
inflation 10%, five
Yeah,
years 50%, so 75k. Yeah, for people that's working 50k, earning 50k. Yeah,
even
and the thing
still,
is,
that's
wages won't go up
crazy
that much
though.
because
That's crazy.
if wages go up that much, though, inflation will get even worse. We learned this in economics as well. It's like a spiral. That's why
Yeah,
inflation is so hard to combat. You can't just give people money because there'll be more money in circulation. If there's more money in circulation, then that means it's less valuable.
Hmm.
It's such a hard issue to get out of. It's like, well, you just got to slow growth and you just got to you know go with the pain.
Gotta get
Because I'm
rich.
pretty sure during 2007 2008 crisis in the UK, the financial crisis, the debt like the national debt went up by 100%, and look at the knock-on effect now. Obviously, like Corona didn't help, and borrowing increased even more. But look at how now. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Not ideal.
It's crazy stuff.
It is crazy how like decisions all the way back from 2008, 2009 still has an impact today
Yeah, it's
in
fine.
politics. That
Yeah,
is.
we were talking about it in university. Like me and my friends, we were saying we're sort of lucky.
Morning,
We're
new.
not 100% lucky, but we're
Yeah,
sort of lucky. We're in this bubble right now at uni for 3 years, where you don't
yeah.
technically have to go
You're
into the
kind
real
of
world.
protected.
You got a
Yeah,
loan. You know what I mean? You're sort of protected. You're not
yeah,
fully.
exactly.
Prices are still going to go up regardless, and the loan isn't going to go up that much. And but you definitely need a
Yeah,
job. Any guys in uni who aren't getting jobs right now, bro, they should be. It's very silly to not have one.
Min doesn't have a job.
Yeah, she definitely should though. Actually, I guess she's fine a year now, but even then,
Yeah, it's a final year.
does she have time for a job right now?
Just she doesn't have enough experience to really get a job. I don't think.
Oh, what, like even a part-time one?
Yeah, because like all she has done, I'm not saying it's like all that's it, but all
Yeah.
she's done so far is like housekeeping, and that's
Oh,
really all
okay.
the experience she has. So if she wants to get into hospitality or like bussing tables or like serving, one, she's very antisocial, not
Yeah.
antisocial, but very what's it, introverted.
Introverted. Yeah.
So she really struggles with doing that, and well, yeah, she can't get accepted. She tried Starbucks and stuff because obviously she who wouldn't want to work at Starbucks? It sounds like a fun job, right? All you gotta do is drink coffee all day. Um,
Free
yeah.
frappes every
She didn't get accepted,
day.
unfortunately.
Right. Okay. Oh, so
I
she's
did
looking
offer
for a
her. I was
job.
like, I can get you a job at Hickory's easily, get you trained. Yeah, she was, not anymore. I was like, I
Okay.
could easily get you a job at Hickory's, get you trained up. It'd be so easy.
Yeah.
And then leave, go to Starbucks after. But she was like, no,
Is
it's
that
fine.
just because the whole introvert stuff, or isn't it? That's
Yeah,
why she doesn't want it.
yeah. Well, I think she's less introverted now
Yeah. Obviously, because of uni. Yeah.
in uni. Yeah, uni struggles are real.
That's the good. No, it's the good thing about uni. It forces you to not be introverted.
Introverted. Yeah.
Damn.
You also learn that in a job, believe it or not.
That's it. Yeah. Jobs like that's partly why I
Go on.
got so many like delivery jobs and everything. It forces you to talk to people. It's like, cut in the real world.
Well, if you don't talk to people, you can't really work properly because, like,
Yeah.
what if you need
Yeah.
that person? You're gonna have to talk to them.
That's it. Yeah. It's very rare to find a job. Well, I guess there's a lot of work from home jobs where you don't technically need to talk in the real world, but even then, you might have to talk on the phone.
Not in person. Yeah,
I think real life is very different to over
yeah,
the
yeah,
phone,
yeah.
though, isn't it?
But even like the loneliest profession in the world, trading, right?
Yeah,
We still found time to. Well, we still found a way to talk to one another somehow.
that's true.
Even though trading really is a personal journey,
Yeah,
still found a way.
you need to
Shows how important it is.
socialize, and it's just
Communication.
yeah, it's important, man.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Morning, New. What are you looking at? We're about to take not Asia highs, 2022 highs for GJ. Let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do
take it
it,
out.
man. Let's do
Everyone over leverage and margin call your account to take out these highs.
it.
Everyone buy up.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna wake up my brother so he can eat.
You know what? Let's check out CAD since news in the chat now. Is it AUD CAD if you're still in the chat? I don't know if you're still here. But AUD CAD. I'm sitting out on GJ. I want to sell each. Oh. JPY. Bastard. Ooh. I see why you're selling. Is it similar to GJ in that all-time highs? Or at least 2022. Are you waiting for this to get cleared or are you trading from here? Liquidity. Push down. Not to be cleared. Okay, so you're looking at this area here. Came into the premium, pushed down. Had a little retracement. I guess you still got this here. Yeah, new, in case you're getting bored on the stream. Next week I'm going to start, I've tweaked the strategy a little so that I can actually have a trade every day. I realised this. Firstly, I was getting bored. I was like, okay, I'm feeling unproductive, not taking a trade every day. But also for the streams, obviously, it's a lot better if you want to compete with everyone else. Especially your boy, Roger Banks. It's a lot better if you have a trade every day. Maybe wrong, but I think we get a down move. Oh, okay, that makes sense to be fair. At least get a little reaction. And this is the monthly time frame. That's a lot of sells on the lower time frames, isn't it? Generate a little more liquidity. Yeah, that would make sense to be fair. Let's see if the weekly looks any better. Maybe even, to be fair, I can imagine this happening. Just from what we've seen happen before. I can imagine little reaccumulation. Trick the sellers in. Trick loads of hedge funds even into entering here for their sells. This is also the leg that grabbed liquidity from the left. Keep pushing upwards. Of course, this is the monthly, as we said. Last month high for buy side. Yeah. That's a shot. That is a shot. Yeah, buys are always trickier when it's been moving up for so long. With GJ, I've noticed that if it's been moving up, like let's say you get to 7, 8 o'clock, it's been doing this already. Whenever I try and sell, it just keeps moving up. Like you think in your head, you're like, okay, it's been moving up so much, surely the sell's gonna work out now. It just keeps going. You've probably seen a similar thing. So I might look for buys from here.
And that for 5 seconds, so you can wake up.
5 seconds.
Just getting up is always the hardest part of the day. Back down.
It's similar. It's basically liquidity still, but I'm on the 15-minute time frame instead. Not waiting.
What's the new saying?
Of course, it's back tested. Am I an amateur? Come on, brother. He's here with the smiley face in there.
What's the new saying?
Now he's just
Oh,
asking
your new
about
strategy, I'm guessing.
the new strategy. Yeah. And he was saying he's looking to sell EJ. But yeah, it's
Right.
basically what I had right now is I had way too many confluences. That's why there's hardly any trades. It makes for a higher win rate, but like there's no trades, so there's no point because you end up making the same or less gains than a little lower win rate but higher. Little lower win rate but
End
higher
up
trades.
making less than inflation. Although to be fair, targeting inflation right now is a bit hard. 10% a month? It's a bit tougher.
But yeah, it's basically staying on the 15-minute time frame. My idea was smart money combined with breakout strategy. I felt like no one's done that before. At least no one's made it popular yet, if they have already done it.
What's your risk to reward 1-to-1?
Minimum 1-to-1, but a lot of them go further. That's a good thing, but it's like using order blocks to manage the trade too. So it's essentially waiting for liquidity grab, but then once price is taking that liquidity, looking for an opposite candle, so rejection candle. For example,
Yeah.
here, it'll be like selling here. Obviously, I don't know if you can see my screen. This one will be tricky because the stop loss is so big. Probably wouldn't take that trade. But it's essentially, instead of the breakout, I'm looking for the liquidity grab and trading the way back up. So for example, if this happened here, actually, I backtested a month or two so far. Let me see, I can just find the data.
Let's see it. Let's see what year.
That's why I said I'm starting next week and not now. Because the backtesting is not done.
I think backtesting is around. I'm joking.
What did you say? Backtesting is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
We need some backtest anyways.
Why not just forward?
Strategy works. If a strategy is given to you, just trust it, man.
Yeah, man. You might as well just take the FTMO challenge too, you know. Test while you're doing it. Sorted.
Test. No need to test. Just do it.
Yeah, look, you can see this long stream of trades here. It's so funny because it's literally full circle, man. This is the strategy I used when no, it wasn't the strategy, but it's similar to the strategy I used when I passed FTMO
Closer
the first
to your
time.
yeah.
Back then it was Roger Banks 15-minute. So it's very similar.
Good cheat.
Yeah, so here we go. Here it is. So it's essentially wait for liquidity grab. You can see here, buyers got taken out. Then wait for a rejection candle and then sell on the break of the low. So here, if I move that, see this candle here, no bottom wick. The next candle, as soon as it broke the low, stop loss above the high. Potentially move to break even at the order block. That's stuff I'm still figuring out. Move to break even at the order block. Take profits, do what you want. Boom, it keeps going. Let's see what the next one is.
Loving
Here
the
we go
strategy.
again. Obviously, results are all that matter, so I don't want anyone to think I'm sick just because I'm showing these backtesting results. It doesn't mean anything. Here, liquidity grab towards the downside. Rejection. Enter on the break of the high. There you go again. It's taking it back to simplicity, but keeping intuition involved too. That's with the whole rejection candles, managing your trade.
Oh, don't say intuition. Donvo's gonna be very angry.
What? Why? What did he say?
What? He doesn't like intuition in trading.
See, I was the same not so long ago. But then I realized it takes the fun out.
He said intuition can't be repeatable, which is true. But I said it comes with experiences, isn't it?
Yeah. No, yeah, I was actually thinking about this yesterday. I thought, when you don't use intuition, number one, you're like a robot. I think even you said this before. You turn into a robot and
Yeah.
it takes all the fun out of it. If you're going to do this for your whole life,
Yeah.
don't you want there to be a little, creativity, little fun involved? But also, it's
Yeah.
showing a lack of trust in yourself. The reason I went down that whole system route is because I sort of had PTSD from intuition. I was thinking, oh shit, nah, I don't trust myself. I need to have a system
Yeah.
where regardless of emotion I do this and that. But intuition just means like deciding how you're going to trade based on what the market's presenting to you. No, what I mean is, so let's say in your plan, your plan is you wait for rejection. Think about what that means. Rejection is a very vague term, right? Like if I show you now, one person could see this as a rejection, one person could see this candle as a rejection, one person could see a doji as a rejection, one person could see an engulfing as a rejection. So that's where the intuition comes in. It's using what you have in your mind and your memory
Yeah.
to sort of decide
Just to
how
be
you're gonna
clear,
trade.
it's not you almost like what's it called, like gambling, because like
Yeah, no, it's not.
you use your past experience to help you have a decision, right?
That's it.
So let's say that you've seen this happen before, but you didn't, it was not in any of your strategy to avoid it. But you saw in your backtest one time that when this exact formation happened, it actually lost like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Just because of your memory, not because you have it written down somewhere, just your memory. You use your trust in your intuition almost to go like, okay, I'm not going to take this trade, even if it loses, even if it wins. Like, I'm going to avoid it because according to my past experiences, I lost these types of trades, and that's why you wouldn't take it. It's more of a feeling. So like, for example, like it comes to your area, right? But you don't take the trade because you had a feeling that it was going to go up. Maybe you saw momentum increase, but you don't actually see momentum in the chart, right? You don't see the actual numbers on the chart. There's more of a feeling that momentum is going up or momentum's going down to some extent. Obviously, there's more nuance to it, but that's the simplistic way I can kind of say it.
Yeah, I think mine and yours is slightly different there with the whole feeling thing. 'Cause I'd say my intuition's based on what I'm seeing on the chart. I know yours is the same, but no, I think we are the same. It's like intuition is based on what you're seeing on the chart. You're using what you've seen on the chart combined with what you've seen in the past to come to a logical conclusion, and just be like combined with certain
educational guess.
Yeah, educated guess if you want to call it.
Yeah.
But I think you've got a different idea of, at least at first you thought we meant something else by intuition. It's not like I got a feeling GJ's going down today, 100 lot sell.
Yeah, no. You still use overall your analysis and your technical. But in my opinion, if you're using purely technical, why not just program it and just let a robot do it rather than doing it yourself?
You could literally hire someone to do it.
You can set parameters. You can set parameters of whatever you want to do if you don't use intuition. So why don't people just do that? Why don't Donvo just do like the celery, the celery play onto a bot and let him trade
He,
that, and then he's free for the rest of the year
bro,
or
he's
day or month or
replaceable.
whatever.
That's it. He's replaceable. So you,
Well, yeah, but I know for a fact that even though he won't admit it, but most people that don't have it on bots, they use intuition once at least once in their trade. If they don't, then they would just literally just put it
yeah,
onto a thing, a bot.
yeah.
It's not that expensive. It's not that hard to do. So
Or they just haven't realized that the system is
yeah.
imitatable by a robot.
Oh, so you're thinking, okay, well that's fair. That's fair. Oh,
I,
careful.
I was thinking of a
Yeah,
bot, but don't
that's
know how
fair.
to
If you're gonna
code.
put it into a bot, that's fair. That means you really don't use intuition at all.
I don't know. Do you reckon? No. How system based is yours? Is it fully like you have certain rules? If it hits this, you enter. Because I swear I've seen you avoid certain.
You
Even today, you said I'm avoiding GJ today. Is that not intuition? What if it's followed your plan and you're just like I'm avoiding it today? That's technically intuition.
yeah. Well, when you set targets on, you set daily or weekly, right? How do you set it? Like, is there a set thing that you really look for?
There you go. That's more intuition, isn't it? Especially when
Because
it comes to the
that's how I set
weeklies.
my targets. I set my target, obviously not just guessing,
Yeah.
but like, you know, I just know.
Yeah, like weekly especially. That has to be intuition.
I
Think that
exactly.
you're
I
trying
just
to
know. Do you know what I
predict.
mean?
You're trying to predict the next weekly candle. How are you gonna use? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
gonna use levels, but you're predicting the candle itself. You can't really say where it's gonna go just based on
yeah.
technicals.
You're predicting the future
Yeah, based on how
off
many
by a level.
candles you've seen in the
Okay.
past.
First thing I look for is a weekly candle and where we are in the month.
Yeah, like a bot would not be able to do that. I don't think. Maybe it could, like if you coded it in a
A
certain
bot
way.
cannot just look at like the chart and go like, oh, okay, we're like this in the weekly level. Okay, in the month we're here. Okay, that means.
Mm,
I mean, I'm thinking, am I going to break the
yeah,
high or the trade within the range? Like, yeah, you can yeah. I guess price action plays a part in that. It's not purely intuition, so okay.
yeah, that's another thing. It's like a
No,
mix. You need a mix of a system and intuition. That's how I do it. Because obviously, if it's 100% intuition, you have to be very, very skilled. I would say, like, I don't even know if anyone's doing that. Maybe a very few people are doing that, but to use 100% intuition, I feel like that's where you're sort of crossing the. I don't want to say crazy because I feel like it's possible at one point, but you still need certain parts of
yeah,
the
bot
system.
can't do that blindly because you have to set parameters. Yeah, you can just say like, I guess you can come in once a week and tell the bot whether you think it's going to break high or low. But
That's
at that point,
true.
are you doing
That's
biting me,
true.
Gucci?
You could have a manual input section on a bot. There's nothing
Yeah,
stopping you from
exactly.
doing that.
Hey, stop it.
So you want 150 pip top wick.
Let him go crazy, G. Sit down. Sit down. Just eat.
I don't know what you mean by that. The stop loss 40 pips later on for the. Yeah, like that stuff. Can a bot really decide that for you? Maybe you could set up the
I think it's
bot
gonna
so.
break the low.
Maybe you could set up the bot so it lets you know when your certain confluences have been met, and
Using, I mean, I'm
then it
not sure.
alerts
Obviously,
you.
I'm not
Then you
sure
go
if
to
this
the
is you.
chart.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is new trying to go against the idea of intuition, but I mean, I'm not obviously trying to change your mind or anything, but by saying you think it's gonna go break the low, like using those terminologies, it's kind of saying that you're trying to use your intuition for the trade to some
Yeah,
extent.
I think
To some
that's what he's
extent,
saying. Yeah, he's saying like you can't do that with a bot.
right.
But
Sometimes bottom wick breaks early and then reverses to breaks. That's a good way to put it. Actually, you know what? Like, there's so many variables in the market where you can't have a system that takes all of them into account. so you
Yeah,
have to judge it with your own eyes sometimes.
yeah,
I think that's a great way of putting it. I just thought of it
yeah. Even in
because
terms
I
of
will
like,
still say that the market is so irrational. But yeah.
yeah, that's why you can't really use a bot.
That's my argument. Yeah, the part that there is, yeah, I that's why I would say if people watch my how I trade video, I would always say the only intuitional part of my trading realistically is setting a level whether it's going to break the highs or break the lows of the weekly candle. That's it. That's
Mm.
the only like intuitional part
What about
because
entries?
that it's I mean I don't obviously use purely intuition. I would obviously look at how we are, as you said, we are in a monthly and how we're moving and using price action to give me that education guess. But it's not a system, right? I look at it and like look at it. Yeah.
I look for that how I trade video. Are you in the Discord,
Oh,
dude?
it's on Discord. It's on
It's on
Discord. That's
Discord.
why. I mean, I can make it public. I'll make it public. It's fine. I don't really, not really bothered.
No, no, no. Keep it private. That's the whole point of the group, bro. What do you mean? Why'd you make it public?
I mean, I suppose.
We
I
need some
suppose.
exclusive. It's still
But they're all
free.
free though.
That's it. But like, it doesn't
It's
matter.
free though. That's the thing. So I don't know why we. I get your point. Yeah, I get your point.
Because then there's no
No, it's
point.
on YouTube, but like, there's a
Then
link on. Actually, you know
yeah,
what? I'll send a link to you right now. Why
yeah.
don't
You
I
can
just do
send the
that rather
link.
than making it public?
Yeah, it's free anyway.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to send it because I'm not on Enigma Trading, but I'll try to send it anyway. Chat,
Yeah, but
how
also
we trade.
also with the whole intuition thing, you want to take pride in your work, and if you could literally hire someone to do it for you, what's the point? You could literally, if your strategy is that like easy to follow, that you could hire someone to do it. Obviously, unless you're as streamers right now, or online traders, or people that have a group on Instagram. For us, it's different, right? But I guess if you're only doing it for money, and you could hire someone to do it, then why not? If you're making enough to hire someone,
Agreed, agreed, agreed.
I probably would do it if I wasn't. That's what I mean. Trading's fun. So like, for us especially, we prefer to actually be um, irreplaceable, to actually
Involved in the trade?
have to be involved
Yeah.
to do it. But if you think about Don Vo, I'm pretty
I
sure he's
don't.
put his playbook
Yeah.
out there, so
Yeah.
someone could just see it and be like, okay, I don't
I
need
don't
you.
believe I can teach anyone my strategy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
As in, like, you could teach him some of it, but not 100%.
No. I rate system traders though. Like, don't get me wrong. I rate trading system traders. They're fine. It's different. It's a different take on the market.
Yeah, that's
Like
all it is.
again,
You're
like
not hating.
yeah, exactly. It's a different take on the market, and it's what makes trading good though. Is like there's so many different like translations you can take into the market. You know what I mean? Like you can be an EA trader, you can be a scalper, you can be a swing trader, you
That's
can,
true.
and none of them take less skill than the other. It's just a different educational, different
I would
person,
no, I
almost
don't
like
know.
personality.
I'd say some do take more skill than others. Would you not say yours
Well,
is
which one?
harder? Yours is like trickier to follow than or takes more skill than the system than that Don Vo does?
I wouldn't
Surely.
say so, because personally, I wouldn't be able to follow a system, right? So for me, it's harder because I would steer away
I'm
from the
sure you
system,
could if you
if you
actually
know what I
made
mean.
it. I'm sure you could follow a
If I
system
tried.
if you tried. Come on.
Training is fine. You can teach them, but not experience exactly. I think it's the first thing in ICT's 2022 course. He says, "Look, guys, like I set daily targets, but I can't teach you how to set daily targets because that comes with experience."
That's yeah. He did. He did. He said you literally just have to
So
watch the
like
candles. No.
exactly, and that's I think yeah, that's literally what sets him apart from others. I feel like as well. At the same time, it's what sets him apart from others. My system isn't complex. I just can't explain it.
Mhm.
That's what it is. My system's not.
At the
I just
moment.
can't explain my
At
system
the moment. Yeah.
at the moment.
There's just a lot of tools which, yeah. It's not even that many tools,
I
are
don't
there?
know. So, I don't think it's particularly. I don't think it's a particularly like special system, right? I don't think it's like a hard system. It's just there's a lot of other things in the background going on in my
Yeah.
mind before I enter a trade.
too many
I have to
variables.
think about what a trader's doing at this certain point of time, or like what are people feeling right now? Are they feeling fear? If they feeling greed? Like, I don't know why, but
Yeah.
that's how I used to trade, and I always thought about that.
Nu, can you send me your chart so I can look at it?
Yeah, just send the X code. Send the X code.
What
If
do
you
you
know
mean?
what I mean.
The X code. I'm sure he knows how to do it. Let's just click this top right thing here and click copy link. Did
No,
he?
you can't.
Did
You can't
you?
send it. You have to send the X code
Wait, why not?
because it won't. YouTube doesn't let you send chart. You have to do something like this,
No, I didn't say that.
and you have to copy that onto your copy on your trading view. So I'll show my screen. So what you have to do to actually share your screen is you have to go to a chart that you want to share, go here and open image in a new tab, and then wait for it to load, and then copy. Let me just move this. Copy this thing only to the X bit, and then copy Control C, and then obviously Control V, and then we'll see that, and we'll copy that in the chat, and then we'll post it on, and then we'll paste it into our own thing.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know if you
mad because
saw
I
that. Do
can't
you?
even see yours. The ones that you're posting.
Can you not?
No, they didn't turn up. Why is that fucking?
Oh, maybe do this then. Maybe outside of the X code.
Yeah, just send the code. Forget the slashes or anything.
Can you see that? You can't send the link.
Wait, take the slash out.
We've tried it last time, remember?
No, take the slash out.
What?
Take the
Oh,
slash
okay.
out.
Yeah, I can't hear you. My brother's watching TV. There you go.
Sure.
That work. You see
Okay,
that?
yeah. When you put it on live chat, then you can see it. Now I can see it.
There
Okay.
you go. And that's what we'll have
Yeah.
to do
So 1 minute, I'll
because
quickly show it. Yeah,
it's
no, it's basically just click this top right. Open image in new tab. Man, this could be so much more simpler if YouTube just let you post it. Or is it in our channel settings? Did you look through that last time?
no. I'm talking about time outside. It used to happen for.
Now you're thinking about it.
This is how it used to. Thing. I can't wait to see news chart. I bet it's gonna be full of I'm joking. Imagine it's actually full of indicators. That'd be sick.
I think he said
We
it
got
is.
indicators.
I think he said
Indicators
his
trainer.
is complex. So let's see. Maybe he does. Maybe he's got the view app on there too.
Oh, it could do. Could do. The VR's just there to confuse people, anyways.
Sure.
I'm, jo- I'm joking.
Oh,
I use the VU app.
don't pull a Sean, bro.
Sean Lee style. Just put some random EMAs on there to confuse people.
That was funny
Make
though.
people wondering, what? What? VU app?
My chart is blank right now, guys. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Your chart is alright now.
That's what we want to see, though, bro. The indicators. Come on.
That's what we want to see. Clean. Clean. You have forest school today? Do you have forest school today? And when's your parents' evening? Do you know? You know when your parents' evening is? Parents' evening. No? I don't think you do. Okay, that's fine. Carry on. Maybe. Let's see. My next goal, alright. My next goal for my trading is to get sniper entries with my take profits. With my how much take profit is this? 800 pip take profit for 10 pip stop loss is my goal.
Damn, Sean. It's possible. It is possible.
It's possible. I mean, technically, it is possible.
I've seen people do it. It's just the win rate. Can you do that with a good win rate? If you do, amazing.
Technically, it is possible.
I think it's all
Just
about.
need. I
Oh
think
yeah,
I'm gonna start like recording all my stop loss amount and look at the average of how much
yeah.
it goes against my stop loss.
I think it's a lot to do with managing your risk. Like if you can move to
Yeah,
break
here we go,
even,
bro. We finally get to see news trades.
let's see.
We're gonna learn a
Oh,
lot
he
here.
sent it.
Oh, wait, I can't see it. Damn.
You got to go on a live chat,
Live chat.
not top chat. Live chat.
Ah. Oh, I see. Oh, see.
Oh my god, over there. 1 minute.
Boom. I see it. I see it. Oh, he's got the dark theme on. Love that. I don't see any indicators, you know. I think you hit it. No, he doesn't have any indicators.
Is there nothing at all? Is it just...
There's lines. I'm guessing this is currently the area he's looking at right now, the 1682 or 167288 area. Major support level at 167.115 is my guess. This looks like a potentially a daily level.
Oh, interesting.
No, it can't be a daily level. It's in a 1 minute. It's probably a 4 hour or 1 hour level.
Here's the chart.
Pink vertical line. That's an indicator. Surely that just it looks like it just separates the sessions, doesn't it?
Is it like weekly order blocks or something?
I thought it just separated
Resistance.
sessions.
The green is levels.
I think it's 50% of the order block, mate.
Maybe.
I think it is a 50% of the order block, that one.
Yeah, it's just the time. It's colourful, isn't it? It's very colourful.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was just the time, yeah. That's technically not an indicator, like doesn't really like
Wait, what? Purple's the time.
yeah, so like the purple, like the thing it separates sessions, I think. Monday, look, it says Monday right there. It starts the week.
I
Starts the
see
week.
that, yeah, but
Yeah.
the pink goes before then.
Oh yeah, technically the session did start before that, but I guess
All
London
these
time.
all these are just time. You need to know the time. What? So even what about the green line? Is that time too? This is a mysterious chart, bro.
At least there's no VWAP clogging the view.
Directly just hitting it. There's one more thing.
VWAP.
The shaded purple is the monthly.
Right.
Green top one is 7 a.m. Green top.
Oh, bro, why did it match up so well with the 50% order block though? How can it match up so well with order block over here?
Yeah,
The
sort of,
void.
yeah.
So I don't know if that.
Green top.
Okay. Oh, when the bottom green one's 630. Right. Ah, that's a. I've never seen that type of training before. It's all about time. Ah, different perspective. Crazy. So how do you use time? So like, do you look for patterns in that time? As in like, oh, at the same
Basically,
time last week it did this.
What he's saying is, Nu's actually an astrologer, and when there's a full moon at 12 a.m.,
Ah, I see.
he trades.
Right,
And he's
right.
like, that's what he's trying to say.
God, yeah.
When Pisces is rising in Mercury, he looks for a buy.
Right.
Is that what you're saying, dude? That's what he means by time. All I'm looking for is a trending time frame.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So this one is a trending bearish on the 1 minute time frame, I think. 1 hour. I don't know. I don't know what time frame this is. It looks like 1 minute.
The pink vertical is the 4 hour 6 a.m. Okay. Got it. I see what he's
Ooh.
doing. He's basically saying like, it's so he can visualize the different candles in his mind. There's sort of a lot of price action. It's so like he doesn't have to keep flicking between time frames. He can see the the 4-hour candle just by looking at that line, or the green, the 1-hour candle, 7 a.m., 30-minute candle, 6:30 green candle. I think that's how you're doing it, innit? Yeah, oh, I'm watching the 7 a.m. reach up and see how we react. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Oh, right. So he basically, okay, got you, got you. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's a good way of putting it.
That saves a lot of time. You just not even just saves time. I guess that would make your analysis a lot better because you're never forgetting about the other time frames. It's always in your head. Okay, 4 hour looks like this. This.
Suppose if you can master the 1 minute and or like whatever time frame,
I want you
like
just have the lines.
you can just master all the time frames, really, realistically.
Yeah.
You
Sort
just
of.
see each candle that builds up the bigger one, and then like yeah. So you never miss a detail in the picture, almost.
That's it. Yeah.
Fair value gap at 7 a.m.
Nice, man.
Yeah, and that's a good way of trading. To be fair, it's a very new way of trading. I've never really thought of that, but yeah, pretty. That
Alright.
might be a great. I might steal that strategy. Who knows?
And on that bombshell, it's time to go.
Is it?
Yes,
Alright,
yes.
alright. Then
Alright.
I'll continue taking care of my brother, and
Sound.
yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, sound. See you lot tomorrow.
See
Thanks
you
for
guys later.
tuning in. New
Yeah, man. Thanks, Nu.
sound was.